Hello. Hello.
Assalamu alaikum.
Walaikum assalam. How are you?
Good.
Oh, that's good. So, how's your day?
Good.
Good. So, as we were working on the loops, and before we are going to do that, we just done with the tuples and list before, and we printed. Actually, we played a melody over these things. So today is our topic is the control statement. How are we gonna control the language? How are we gonna control the language, and how are we gonna make the programs of Pythons? First, we are familiar with the if statement. We already done a few programs with the if statement. So today we are going to make something new out of the if statement and the loops as well. So actually, what is the loop? Loop is some sort of iteration when you need to print something again and again and again and again, or in some kind of sequence, we use loops. So
Sorry
there,
to bother, but
come again.
how do you open a new tab? How do you get a new tab? Like
How do
the
I
one
get?
you
It's a sequence. It's just you just have to move your three fingers on your mouse on your touchpad, and it's move in this way.
no, not this. Do you know on the top of yours you said it says list.py on your Python?
Uh-huh. Okay.
How do you like 1 minute? Change. How do you add another one of those? Like on add another folder.
Oh, it doesn't matter. You don't need to have the same folder, because today we are going to do another thing, loop. So we don't even need these programs anymore, because these were the past, and today we are going to do loops. And at the end of today's lecture, I'm going to provide you each and every detail of this program as well as the loop as well. So don't worry about it. Okay. So today, do you have a PyCharm in front of you?
Yeah, what is I'm opening it.
Okay, do it. It's open.
Yeah.
Okay, so now the project is in front of you is list or something else?
The project is loop. I don't know.
You don't have a project in front of you?
We do. I do.
Okay, got it. Okay, that's good. So again, click on that project and right click and make a new file of Python. Like we did before. So now we are going to make a file name, and it's like loop, as we are going to do the programs of loops. So it's called loop, and press enter. Have you done it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, from our previous lecture, we made a list, and that is list, which is equals to 6, 7, 8, 5, 4,
Can I
3,
write this down?
2, 1. Uh-huh.
Okay. List. List.
Equals to,
Equal. Which bracket is it?
it's a square bracket.
Can I type in any numbers?
Yes, you sure. You can type any numbers.
Okay.
Have you done it?
Yeah.
Okay, now we need to do the sum of whole numbers, what we have in our list. So I'm going to use a variable sum, which is equals to starting from 0. So 0 actually, now the 0 is initialized to sum, means right now the sum is on 0. The value of sum is total 0. So what we are going to do, using the loop,
So as well, hashtag using the loop.
You don't need to write, or you can easily write because it's a sort of comments.
Oh, so I don't need to write it.
Yes. So it's a sort of comment. So it's up to you. You want to write it or not. So for is the type of a loop. So for, now I'm going to use x equals to x in list. I'm going to find an x. X is a variable and it's in some sort of our list, and x, and here I'm going to use sum, which is equals to sum plus x. So this will show you what is actually the sum of our list. So it will show you the whole sum. So now after it, we just need to print the sum. So print sum. That's it.
So run.
And we are going to run this program, and we shall get 45. Have you done it?
Why isn't it showing me 45?
It's a whole sum of these numbers in a list is 6, 7, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 9. When it add one by one, it will show me the sum of 45.
It's still showing me that hello, Abu Bakr and Omar.
Okay, so you were on the previous program, right?
No, basically that program's there and it's a new file basically.
You didn't make a new file?
I did.
And how is it possible that program will show you the Abu Bakr? And okay, I guess that okay. You run the list,
Okay,
run the loop program.
so what do I do?
Just click on the loop, right click on the loop and do run loop.
Where do you get that? I have no loop option.
Just click on the new program which we made today.
Wait, can you do it again with me, the new program that you were saying?
Yeah, sure, why not? You have
Because
shown
mine
the
doesn't right click. Mine doesn't do the right click.
have you have AnyDex with you? So I will show you how to do it.
Yeah, okay, let me just open AnyDex.
Okay.
It's the same password.
Yes. And I'm going to connect. Okay. So here's the thing. Actually, it's okay. So why it doesn't show you the output? It's okay. So you are in the Scratch Python X. So it will show you the previous program. You just have to make a program with the name of Python PY. So I'm going to use it. It's right click on this. It's actually the Python Scratch. It's automatically detect.
It's not allowing me to right click.
Okay, why not? It's use a double finger on. Okay, so let me have a file if that works. If that works.
Wait, I just think it.
Okay, okay, well, you got a file. You got to use a file, but it's a bit slow. But due to the network connection, I guess it's okay. So here we go. Via the right click, here is the Python file. So click on Python file and make this file like loop. Okay. So here you have a file of loops. So just we have to do is just to copy a whole program and paste it over here. So now I'm going to run the loop. So here's a right click and run the loop. And here you go, the 49. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so we shall continue with the remaining. So I'm going to quit the AnyDesk. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, so here we go. We have our answer in the loop. So today what we are going to do is just in the tab, in the same tab, we are going to make a lot of programs. So now what I'm going to do is, I'm just curious about how we're gonna make to the numbers. Like if I'm going to use print and I don't know what range I need to print the numbers. So I'm going to use range
Hello?
10.
Hello?
Hello? Yes?
Hello?
You didn't hear me?
Yeah, your voice is glitching out.
Oh, it's a bit of glitch on the network connection. So let me change the position. I guess that will help me in a lot of ways. So how is that? Is it good or
Yeah.
not? Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay. So here we have a print in a range. So it will show me how many numbers do I have in this range. It will show me 0, 10. So how it goes? Like I'm just going to use this button now because it will show me, it shows me the loop is in the tab. So I'm just going to click this button and it will show me the numbers 0 to 9, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It means we have a range of numbers from 0 to 9 and it will show us 10 numbers.
Mine isn't showing that.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Okay, so I'm going to do with
Oh,
that. Got it or not?
no.
Okay, so I'm going to use AnyDesk once again. Okay, so let's see what happened. Okay. So here you are and range of 10 and it will show you 0 and 10. That will also a good output, but why this makes this output? It's a good output. It's the same output I am getting, but my output is in the loop type because I guess it's part of that range stuff or something like it. So I'm going to get it how and why. It's range of 10 and okay, let me go to the Python console. It may help us. We actually have a same output, but my output is in expanded form and your output is in the range due to the compiler restriction. So your output and my output is still the same. We both have the same output, but your compiler has some restriction due to, I guess, a lot of security versions of the laptop or due to the security software. So it restricts your compiler not to open the memory allocations in the laptop. So we both have the same output. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So now what we need to print a list of numbers. Now I'm going to print a list of numbers. So it will show you the same output. So how you're going to do it, just print list range of 10. So right now, what we are dealing in the same list, and list object is not callable. So what we do is just to make it list one, make this list as a list one, so we can have this list to print our numbers. Got it? Okay, so I'm going to run the loop. See, it will show you the output like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Do you have it?
I need to reopen Python for some reason.
Okay.
Okay. 1 minute. So what did I do? Print?
First, you have to change the list name before we were using is list to list one. So that's why we don't even have the conflict in this list.
Range. List. This. This 10 and then what? There's some error, man. I need to write it again.
Why?
I don't know.
Okay.
List
I'm good.
bracket range bracket
First, you change
again.
the name of the first list is list one. So I guess you're getting the conflict between the list and the list before we were using it. So you can change the list to list one, so we can use the list here.
4x and list. Oh, before was the list one?
Yes, before what we were using the list, convert that list into list one.
List bracket range bracket bracket and bracket short. It says same list.
Okay, let me have once again the AnyDex. Maybe it's some sort of okay. So you just have to convert this list into list one.
Oh.
Got it?
Yeah.
What you have to do is just list one here, add one here, and add one here. So you can have the print. You just print again this list. So it will be an easy way. Got it? Okay.
List. No, I think yeah, it showed me 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Exactly. So you're getting the same in output, what I have. That's great. So now what if we don't even get the output like this, and someone said to us that we just have to print the number in between some two ranges. So like we just have to print the number between 2 and 20. So how are we gonna print it in between? If you need to print the number in between two ranges, so how are we gonna do this? So it's like print Again, list. And now we're gonna define a range. And now first, starting from 2 and end to 20. So it will show us the number between 2 to 20. And it's like 2, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, up to 19. It will never show the number at the end. It will never show the 20 on the list because the 20 will be the last point on the list. So it will never include the last number. So I'm going to run it. See, it will show me the number from 2 to 19, but it will not showing me the number 20 because the 20 is the last point, but not least. So it actually saves the memory. Now, what we have to do is we are going to print some numbers.
Hello?
Hello? Is it good, my voice?
Hello?
Or hello?
Hello?
Hello, are you getting the voice or is some kind of distortion still over there?
Yeah, some glitching, your voice glitching.
Okay, I guess my internet connection buzzing. Okay, let me fix it. Is it good now?
Yeah.
Okay. So if someone asks us to print a number between two ranges and by the difference of 2 or 3 or 4, like if we're gonna print the number between 2 to 20, and in between the numbers we have to make sure the number of the range difference is like two numbers, like 2 digits. It's 2, like we are going to print the numbers as list. Now someone said you just have to print numbers with the difference of 2 digits or 3. It's like range. Now what difference do you want to make? It's 2. And how much numbers do you need to 20, and what difference do you need to create of 3 digits? So it will show us the output like 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, 17. So it will show the difference of 3 digits.
Yeah, it does.
And it will show us like 2, 5, 8, 11, 14, and 17. I get it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, we are going to print table of any number. Like we're gonna make a table of any number using the loop.
Mm-hmm.
So what we have to do is just here we're going to use the loop, and let me so here we go with the table printing. So I'm going to decide what table I need to print and how. So I'm going to initialize table is equals to what table do we want to print is like 9. Okay, so now for I in range of, now from where our table have to be started from 1, okay, and where I have to end it, like it's a sort of index, so we probably write towards a next one, so it will go to 11. So that's due to 11 it will show us the number till the range of 10. It will show us the total 10 digits. And I'm going to print my table. It's like print table, comma, x, comma, I, comma, equals to comma table into I. Got it?
I and then
Table
equals comma table star. Right. Okay.
So we have to run it. So let's see. And here you go, the table of 9.
Yeah.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's an assignment for you, and you just have to print the table of 25 till 20.
I can do that right now.
Yeah, if you can, it's a good thing.
Okay, so
Okay, do it.
what timetable? 25.
Yes, 25 and till 20, not 10, till 20. You need to print the table.
No, table comma base I comma I table star I buffer short run. I've done it.
Till how much? 11, till 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you send me the screenshot of that?
We don't have a phone yet.
Okay, so let me have the access of your AnyDesk so I can see here what you just have done. So, oh, that's cool. That's cool. Oh, but you missed the mark actually. As I said, you just have to print till 20. So what you did, just you have to mention here, not 20, one digit above. If you need to make sure that your table will continue to the 20, so in your loop, you'll have to make sure you're always one digit ahead. So instead of 20,
One.
yes. So instead of 20, you can use 21. So you can do till 20. Okay, that's cool. So by using the loop, now we are going to access the image from using the program. Okay,
My thing doesn't allow me to type off this.
I didn't get you. What is it?
I just need to. Okay, it's fine. I fixed it.
Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we are going to make a program for a display of an image. Okay. Okay, good to go. So open your Google Chrome.
Yeah.
Okay, so here we have like Google Colab, as we had done before
1 minute.
on this thing.
Google. Yeah.
Google Colab.
After that.
Colab.
Hello.
Yes.
Hello?
Hello. Hello.
Hello?
Still glitches over there. Hello.
Yeah. Yeah, there's still a glitch.
Alright. In Pakistan, the net is disturbing a lot nowadays, so I'll try to fix.
Open Jupyter Notebook.
Uh-huh.
So I open Jupyter Notebook.
Okay, yes, on Jupyter Notebook, yes, click on it.
And click File.
Yes, click it.
New book.
Yes, code, new code. You just have to make a new code over it. Like from the file, you just need to, from file, you just have to create a new notebook.
You have done it.
Okay, so here we are going to use and make an image appear and using the Python program. So,
Is it long, the method?
uh-huh.
Is the method long?
Yes, a little bit, but it's an easy way. It's not a hard thing to display the image. It's just an easy way you can do and print the image, whatever you want to print on the screen. So before that, okay, so you just need to import from PIL import image.
Oh, you're going fast a bit.
Got it?
Import PI. Yeah.
Okay, now we are going to define a function for our image, like def is definition of a function. So I'm going to call this function img for an image. Okay. Okay, now I need an image. That what image do I have to display on the screen? So I'm going back towards the Google in a new tab and search any image like plane. So I'm going to have an image of plane like this one or any image. So I'm going to just right click and save.
1 minute, 1 minute.
Yeah, sure.
You do? What do you do?
It's just click on any image and right click on save image as. So it will
Right
go
click.
rest, right click.
Why isn't it showing you?
You just use the 2 fingers for the right click. Got it?
Oh, 2 fingers.
Yes, 2 finger
What?
for the right click. And
Let me
just save.
What do you press?
Just save. It's like save image as, and it will show you towards the directory. So on your desktop, you need to save this image. Click save. Got
It's
it?
not showing that. It's not showing me that.
Desktop.
No, it's not showing me that. It's showing me some export as tags and where.
Okay, let me have the access once again so I can see what's going on in this system. Okay. Okay, do it. Save is okay. So you just have to click over here and it will show you the desktop. Okay, so you don't have a desktop. Okay, so do it in the downloads. Okay.
Yeah.
And save it.
Mm-hmm.
So now we have our image which we are going to display. We just need to just drag the image or in this folder. Like,
So I get my image from. How do I get my download?
I'll let you know. Like go to your downloads. Go to your downloads.
Unknown. It's called unknown.
So this is your image, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm do it for you. Like this is your sample data. What we need to do is just drag our image in this sample of data. So it will appear in this bar. Okay?
Yeah.
Like click on it and it will show you the image over here. Right? Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do the same with me. So we can write the program and that program will show the image like what we have over here. So we both have our images uploaded on our database. Okay, so now the program, the remaining program we are going to make. Like now I'm going to make a try because my image may contain some kind of raw data, some kind of raw information which I don't even need to print with the image. Okay. Okay. So I'm going to use im is equals to img image dot open. Got it?
Equals to image dot open. Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to use find your unknown and click right and copy the path. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we are going to use double quotes in the bracket and just paste the path using control, using the command and C to print the path.
1 minute. So you do double bracket and you just come. Why isn't it showing me it?
Okay, let me have it. Let me see where we were stuck. Okay, so you just have to click the unknown and it will show you the path. So you just have to copy the path. And here you're gonna do is command and V and it will do it. Okay. Okay, we are good to go. Now I'm going to make sure my file is being uploaded on our data. So I'm going to adjust the height, width of my image. Okay. So here I'm going to use the width. I'm going to resize the width, height of my image, which is equals to im dot size size. So I'm going to resize my image. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Now I'm going to define the area for my image. In what area I'm going to print my image. So it's like area equals to, now I'm going to define the area 0, comma 0. So it's like 0, 0 from the start. So my image is going to start from 0, the x-axis, and the 0 from the y-axis. Now I'm going to print the width of my image. So width divided by 2. It's a sort of formula we are going to use for our image. Like because we have a huge screen over here, so I'm going to divide the huge screen into 2 parts. So I'm going to use width divided by 2. So I divided my screen into 2 parts. Got it? Okay, same I'm going to do with the height. So I'm going to use 2 parts. I'm going to split my screen using the height in 2 parts. So it will split my screen in 2 parts, right and up. And x-axis and y-axis, it splits my screen in 2 parts. Now I'm going to,
Right.
Now I'm going to make an image to make sure that our image is good to go. So I'm going to crop my image accordingly, according to the area
So what
which,
do you do? I am equals I am dot crop. Okay.
now it will show me the crop area of whole partition part. Now I'm going to save my image. I'm going to save my image with another name. So it's like I am dot save. Now I'm going to make sure the image name. So I'm going to write Umar dot jpg, like it's jpeg. You just have to make sure that the extension will remain same.
Mhm.
Got it?
Mhm.
Okay. Now, if error occurs, if there is a huge error occurs in my image, so I'm going to use except IO error, ERROR error. If that
I.
error, if that
Mhm.
error, if that error appears, make it pass. Okay. Use the space command over here. Use the tab button to make sure that
Yeah.
here you're going to use the tab button. 1, 2, 2 times press tab and you'll get the same
Yeah.
indentation. Okay. Now I'm going to call my image in front of my screen. So I'm going to use if double
If.
underscore name double underscore double equals to bracket
Mhm.
double underscore img double underscore and colon and img.
You're going too fast.
No, I'm just stuck here.
IMG.
Or we are going to make a little bit difference. Make it main, main, main.
Main double and then that shot and then after that. Okay.
Okay, now we are going to run this program using this button. Okay, and it will show us an error. Okay, we missed the mark of, okay. Wait a second. We missed a mark. We missed a colon over here. We missed the colon after error.
So should we run it again now?
Yes, run it again and it will show us where's the image. After resizing, the image will be displayed in front of us. And where is the image? Okay, it will save in the directory. And where is it? Like
It just
Umar.
shows me another name called Umar.jpeg.
Yes, it will show you the same thing, but where is the image? Actually, the image will be displayed in front of the screen because we just displayed it. And okay, we are going to try with some other function. So it will actually save your image with the name of the Umar. Like here, you get the image.
Yeah.
Here is the plain image. So actually, I need to do that. Your image can be displayed in front of your screen. So we are okay. That will make okay. It will be a huge program for the starting. Like if I'm going to display the image in front of. Okay, let we have a try. It's I am dot show. So let's see, does it work or not? and definitely it's not going to work properly because I'm not defined. Okay, so it doesn't matter because we get our image and we just display it in another file like umar.jpg. So this is how we're gonna add our image in any file and crop it and make it work on a different directions.
Mm-hmm.
Now, loop can be used in a lot more ways and not more interesting ways. And the interesting way is another interesting way we are going to uh, make something like factor. Yes, we are going to define a factor. Okay, so with the help of a loop, we are going to make sure we gonna get the factor of every number because what we had done before, we don't even get the factors. So we are going back to the PyCharm.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we are going to make a new file over this one and Python file, and it will show me the fact Python file. Got it?
Doing it.
Have you got it?
What? Python file. Wait. No. Okay. New. Yeah, Python file. What do I name it?
Fact, F-A-C-T, fact.
Mm.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay. Now we have another tab, clean tab.
Yeah.
Okay, now we are going to use, how are we going to find out the factor of any number we are going to print for, or the user can print. So we are going to make a function define factor, F-A-C-T-O-R, factor. So we are going to define a factor of any number. The number can be in X. Right now we don't even know what number the user can be gone. So we have an X. Suppose we have an X. Okay. Now I'm going to use the print statement for just like a message towards that person who is going to use this program for the factor. So the factors of what I have is X, the factors of X, comma, are. Now I'm going to use the loop to display how many factors do the X number have. So I'm going to use the for loop. It's for I. Now I'm going to start I with 0 in range of what? Now I'm going to start, the range of my loop is from 1, because whenever I have a number, it will always have a single factor, because nothing exists in the world who doesn't have any factor. So my factor starts from 1. And what number do I have to use for the factorization is X plus 1 and colon. Got it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm going to use if statement. If, why? Because if my factor of that specific number exists and its remainder is equals to 0, then the whole factor will be displayed in front of our screen. So I'm going to use if X modulus. It's like you just have to press option and 5 button, so you will get the modulus.
Yeah.
Modulus of I. Now I'm going to get the remainders each and everywhere equals to 0. If my remainders stuck to the 0, it means I have a factor of some numbers. So I'm going to print I because I'll get the factors. Got it?
Print. Okay.
Okay. Now we have to press back key and make it here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm going to use num equals to 320. So I'm going to print the factors of 320. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to use the function factors. Now here I'm going to use num. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to use run fact, and it will show us the factors of 320. Have you got it?
No.
Just you have to go to the factors and click right.
Wait.
And
Yeah, there's an error. I just corrected that. Yeah.
so have you got the factors?
Yeah.
Okay. So this is how we're gonna make sure how we're gonna print the factor, because before when we were going to use to find the factors, we got an error. That's why I'm going back towards the factors. So now we are going to find the highest common divisor or highest common factor. So that will help us in a lot more interesting ways how we're going to find a highest common factor of two numbers using the Python program using loop. Okay, so I'm going to make another program, and here we are going to use the name is HCF, highest common. HCF is highest common factor Python file. Got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yeah. Okay.
okay, now I'm going to define a function df, and here I'm going to use HCF, highest common factor. Again, now for the highest common factor, we need to use two variables. So here is x and y. Now the two variables for our highest common factors. Now we need to use if statement. If x is greater than y, if x is greater than y, then I'm going to use a variable like sm, the smaller digit is equals to y. If x is greater than y, then definitely y is smaller than x. So it will show us y is smaller. Or if that doesn't happen, then else sm equals to x. Smaller is equals to x. If that doesn't happen, it will show that the x is the smaller one. So now loop. Now we continuously this thing to come again and again and again and again. So that's why we are able to find the highest common factor between the two numbers. So I'm going to use the loop. So my loop starts from for I in range. Now what range I need to use? It definitely starting from 1. Where I have to end it? It's will end on sm plus 1. So my loop will end when our last digit strikes towards sm, smaller one. It's maybe x and y. Now I'm going to use the if condition. While my x is greater or not, or either my y is greater or not. So I'm going to use if double brackets x modulus of I equals to 0.
I equals 0.
Okay, one bracket ahead. Okay, now make a space a little bit between these two brackets. Print add and again we are going to use brackets.
And
Y modulus of I equals to 0. Have you got it?
1 minute. And y modulus I equals 0. bracket, bracket. Mhm.
Have you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, now we are going to use a variable, a third variable. It's like HF, the highest factor, equals to I.
Mhm.
Okay, now just press a backspace key and 2 times, and
Mhm.
we are going to use return HF.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay, now I'm going to use 2 numbers over here, so it will like num1, which is equals to 86, and num2 equals to 94.
Num two. Okay.
Okay, so now I'm going to use print
Mhm.
the HCF is comma HCF.
The HCL
It's num1 and num2.
is comma is one num num. Okay.
There we go. Okay, now again we just have to right click the program and just click run. So it will show us the highest common factor is 2.
Yeah.
Have you done it?
Yeah.
Okay, now here's the task. You just have to find out the highest common factor of 57 and 17. You just have to change these 2 numbers. You don't have to write the whole program. You just have to you have to do is just to change these 2 numbers and make sure you just have to print the highest common factor of
It's one.
uh-huh
It's one. It's one.
is 1. Why is 1? Why 57 and 17 the highest common factor is 1?
Because they don't go in any of 22.
Because these are the odd numbers as well.
Mhm.
While we are dealing with the odd numbers, it always show us some highest common factor, and it doesn't have the highest common factor, it always shows us the 1. Okay,
Yeah.
it's a basic rule of mathematics, so that's why uh, it's a bit tricky one. Okay, now what is the highest common factor of 300 and 400? If you are going to put the numbers 300 and 400, so what will be the highest common factor?
The highest common factor 300 and 400 will
Yes.
be 100.
Okay, and what we are going to deal in if the highest common factor is 54 and 7.
54 and
7
54. Then the highest common factor would be 1.
would be 1. Yes, that's okay. Okay, now we are going to find out the least common multiple, like LCM. Okay.
So instead of return HF, then don't you write return LF?
Uh-huh.
Don't you change the HCF into LCF?
No, it's not like we just have to create a huge another program, because there are some rules. If we are going to change the program of this one, we just make sure the digits are remain the same, but the loop will not. We are going to change the category of loop. That's why we are going to find the LCM with another loop. It's called while loop. If we are going to talk about the while loop, it's like while. It will go on, it will be done until the loop strikes towards end. In this loop, we need to pull out the conditions when the loop starts and how it ends. But in this loop, we are not going to use the starting and end. We just have to start it. It will go automatically towards the end. So that's why the LCM is going to be a little bit different from the HCF.
So do we create a new folder?
So another file is like LCM. Got it? So yes, okay. So it's a little bit different, but this will be the good program. So we are going to define LCM, and again, X and Y. Okay, are you with me?
Yeah.
Hello. Okay, so here I'm going to define the if condition. If X is greater than Y, again the same condition, and now we are going to use greater. Greater is equals to X. Before in HCF we used small, now we are going to use greater because it's a least common multiple, so it will always show the greater number of 2 or 3 least common multiples. Now if X is good, then X is greater, or else Y is greater. Okay, is equals to Y, else Y is greater. Now the part of a loop. Now here, while, now the loop will be show the true. While true, while the loop is true, while the conditions are true, while the conditions of all around you are true, the loop, the statement will continue with the if statement, like the same if. But right now we are not going to use smaller, we are going to use greater is equals greater mod of X equals to 0. Again the same thing which we had done before, and greater mod of Y equals to 0. And here we have is LM least multiple equals to greater, and we are going to use break.
You're going super fast.
Okay, I'm down now.
I'm still on greater. Greater. Y equals 0. Short. This. Then what was it? L equals GREATER. Okay, and then break. Okay.
Okay, now we have to just press one time the back or delete key, and here we are going to use greater is equals to +1. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, now press again. After enter, press again one time the backspace, and here we're going to use return LCM. So LM, return LM. Okay.
Then do
Uh-huh.
then what do you do?
I didn't get you. What is it?
What's next?
What's no? Okay. Now we are going to use the two numbers. Like again, num1, which is equals to 57, and num2 we're going to use for 89, and again print the LCM is
Print bracket is the L 0 LM.
LM. Here we have an LM where we are going to store the value while x is greater or y is greater. So we store the value of x or y in LM. So while we are getting the LM in return statement, it will save the answer of LCM in LM. So while we are going to have to introduce two numbers, so it will again do the LCM and save the answer in LM. Then it will show us with this function. So I'm going to use num1 again and num2.
One comma num 2.
Done it?
Yeah.
Okay, now we have just make sure that it's run. So run LCM and it will gone, long gone every time like. So have you get the answer of LCM?
No, it's showing me an error.
What kind of error?
It says invalid syntax.
Okay, I'm going into.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Wait, no. It's still showing me an error.
Show you?
Error.
Okay, still you have an error.
Yeah.
Okay, let me have your system. So let's see what error you get right now. Okay, so invalid. Okay, you missed the mark. Okay, you missed the brackets.
Oh.
Got it? And it will
Mhm.
gone. Yes, I was right. So it will gone long because of we can't even calculate the LCM of these two huge numbers. So that's why our program is always gone into a huge loop. It will come after a while. So we just have to wait for a longer time. It
Are
will.
we doing it till 8 o'clock?
Uh-huh.
Are we doing it till 8 o'clock?
Oh no, today we are going to done in 2 or 3 minutes because I guess you are tired a little bit. Is it so?
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
and we've got iftarism.
Okay. So today's session will be over. Okay. So today we have done. So right now we have an assignment for you. I'm going to send that assignment on the WhatsApp as well, so you can do
What
that.
is it?
It will some kind of LCM and HCF. You just have to find out the HCF, LCM, factor, and list as well. So you just have to submit that assignment till Saturday. Is it good?
What do we have to do? LCM factor and list.
Just you have to do find the HCF, the highest common factor, in the
Of
program
any number.
of any numbers. Yes, factors using the factor program, and the list. You just have to find the list between all these. So I will definitely explain the assignment as well, so you can easily do.
How do
Okay.
you do the list one again? Because I deleted that one.
Okay, no problem. I'll send you the program as well. You don't have to
No,
worry.
like, show me how to do the list. I just want to remember.
It's like you need to insert, append, extend the list, remove and reverse the list. Okay.
Can I see it?
Oh yes, you have it. Like I'm going to send you the programs as well. This is my list program. Have you? Okay, so
Where?
let me have your access. So I will send directly this program to your system. Okay,
Okay.
so you can have the program. So just worry about.
I've opened up a new folder, new file.
Okay, so here you have a list in your system. Okay, here it goes. It will gonna take time a little bit, so I'm going to, okay, so I'm going to copy it and paste it here at your system
Mhm.
if it's working properly. Oh, it's a huge slow. Oh, we can have to discontinue the program. So, okay, because we interrupted the program, so that's why it shows like a program has been interrupted. So the code is actually 130. The system is a little bit slow. Why it's slow? Why it's slow? Why it's slow? Why it's slow?
Hours.
I'm going to send you the program on the WhatsApp, so it will WhatsApp, or do you have an email ID?
No.
Not yet. Okay, so I'm going to send you the program, the whole program on your WhatsApp. I guess it doesn't allow us to.
Can you do it on my dad?
Can I?
Yeah, you can do it on my dad's.
Yes, sure, I will. So that will actually show you how you're going to remove, insert, extend the list. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So see you in the next session. So I will, and I hope that assignment will be completed till Saturday. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Take care of yourself.
Bye.
Bye.